Like you said, you wanted to play for the Netherlands too. I had the chance of doing that too, until senior. And then my grandfather always said, don't forget the beautiful country of Indonesia. They are crazy about football.
Yes.
When I open my social media, I can see how crazy they are.
Yeah, for sure.
I try to follow your games too, so it's amazing the support and
True.
And the love has been growing and it doesn't stop. So yeah, the choice was easily made to put aside Ireland and to go for Indonesia.
Hello guys, welcome to a new season of Marc Talks, where we'll be inviting 23 players in 23 episodes to talk about life on and off the pitch, to inspire, educate and motivate the audience. Enjoy. Sandy, thanks for joining Marc Talks. It's an initiative I do to invite the players to talk about life on, but especially off the pitch, to show the other side of the human being, in this case, the other side of Sandy. So, if I have to know, and the audience have to know, we all know Sandy Walsh, right back, Belgium, national team Indonesia, we all know you as the football player. Yeah. But who is Sandy as a human being? Who is Sandy off the pitch?
Sandy is very quiet, very calm.
Really?
Yeah, I'm calm. Most times I'm calm.
Okay.
I love to travel. I love to see the world. And most of the time I love to spend time with my family, my fiance and my friends. But off the pitch, I'm really not following sports too much. I try to disconnect and a very gentle, calm person.
What are Sandy's values in life?
Actually, to respect every human being and kind of treat anybody the way you would like to be treated. Every day try to do something good for another person. That's what my grandfather told me. If I let my seat for somebody in the bus, that's my one good deed of the day. So something similar like that, and those are the values I live by still now, today, and towards the future.
What good deed did you do today?
Today, what did I do? And the day is still starting.
Tricky one.
You want to open the door here?
Where did you actually start to play football?
On the school fields, let's say, because I started to play tennis first.
Yeah.
Because my dad was a squash player and used to have squash club.
Okay.
And I loved tennis until at school, your friends, they all play football, and it was fun to be with my friends on the football field. So I decided to play football when I was 5, 6 years old with them. And the story started, the journey.
Early days, started at Genk?
Yeah, I started at Anderlecht.
Okay.
After a local team, I started to go to Anderlecht, the biggest in Belgium at that moment. Still is, I believe.
Yeah.
Especially for the youth. A bit like Ajax in the Netherlands. And after many years there, to Genk. Couple of years in Genk, 6 years in Genk, where I made my professional debut.
Okay.
And then 3 years in Zultuarium, and now 4th season in Mechelen.
2012, under 17, Netherlands, national team.
I know.
You win the Euros.
Yes.
How did this experience shape you? What did it mean to you?
It meant a lot. Like I said, playing for the national team is special. To be able to win a big tournament, it was, I believe, the 3rd time in a row.
Okay.
With the same coach also. So personally, it's beautiful to win the Euro. And I remember the first call back when I came in Europe, because we were playing. We were in Slovenia, back in the Netherlands. Mario Been called me and said, you deserve the call-up for the first team to come on training camp and be with us for the coming season full-time.
Where was this?
That was after the tournament, so when I was in Amsterdam Schiphol.
Okay.
I was taking my luggage, I get a phone call, unknown number, I'm like, hello? And it's Mario Been, we would like you to join us for the training camp and with us. After congratulations, want to join us with the team. So I mean, that's the start actually. So winning the tournament helped me start off my career.
What is a non-football highlight in your career? What shaped you in the person you are today?
What difficult question. I think finishing my school.
Yeah.
Plus finishing my university. I mean, it wasn't university yet, but finishing off all my school stuff.
Okay.
I think it's a highlight because as a football player, your dream is to play football. We're gonna be honest. You don't think anything else from your 15 years old till now about football. So finishing off showed a bit of discipline, education-wise, and mostly the discipline that I could finish something important. And I was very happy, my family was very happy. So I think that's a highlight.
What did you study?
So I just studied the regular school, and then I did sport management.
Okay.
Kind of a basic in all kind of sports development stuff. Team manager, sportive director, coach, mental coach. Just the basic. If I want to go further, I need to do more. But finishing that off, because as a player you have a lot of time, I think was important and good to have on the side. So I'm happy, and I'm happy my parents pushed me to do it too.
Do you think finishing school is important for a football player?
I think for sure. I mean, there's injuries that could end careers. You could end up without a club for some time. So it's important to have something on the side. It can be business-wise, can be sportive-wise, can be anything you want, what you have a passion for. And also just to be able to show, like I told you, the discipline of finishing something important could define you and could grow yourself as a person too.
You mentioned you can have injuries, you can have this. Every player, his dream is to become a football player since a kid. This journey is, let me say it, with highs and lows.
Yeah.
And sometimes more lows than highs.
Yeah.
In some cases more highs than lows, but generally speaking, a lot of lows are rarely some highs.
Yeah, true.
How you overcome those lows during your youth and later on?
I mean, to keep that goal, the dream you're going for, to keep that in eyesight by the people around you who are pushing you towards that goal. I mean, I'm not standing here today without the help of my parents, who've done so much for me, bringing me to that training, bringing me to that game.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they're not here today. They were here last time in that hotel, the Deka Hotel. Okay. So that was crazy for the last time in Juni.
Yeah.
But I have thanks to them, and like you said, I had a lot of lows without a club for 4 months, living at my parents' house. Man, you know those cardio sessions you don't want to do.
100%.
And you're like, I don't have a team, who cares?
Yeah.
And then it's the passion and the people, like I said, even my sister said, go for a run, and they push you, and then after 4 months you find a team and you're in the best shape, and then it's thanks to the people pushing you too. So you need to keep your goal, your dreams in sight, and just go full for it. Yeah.
And speaking about how you overcome lows, how you overcome highs, you know, many players, when they reach a high, when they win a trophy, when they get these Euros, when, you know, they make the debut, when they sign this big contract, they get off track, you know, they go our ways, but not the right way to, you know, to keep going. How you overcome highs, you know?
Oh, that's a difficult one, of course. Sometimes, like you said, after winning something or after making debut or signing a new contract, I think it's to challenge yourself in a way, finding a way how you can challenge yourself every day, every week. I've been doing some journaling now too, to set some goals, daily, weekly, monthly. So I think that's the kind of way that you could challenge yourself, even if you're on a high. And then when you're on a high and you go to a low, you could go back in your journal to see how was it in the time I was in my high? What do I have to try to reconsider, redo it again? I think stuff like that could help somebody. But everybody's different, of course. So it's about the feeling too. And it's very hard to stay high because you go really fast down. Going back to that without a club, I've been playing in the league for 10 seasons, and after 10 seasons, nobody wanted me for 4 months. until one team needed a right back, and then I was there, and then I went back to a high. So it goes fast in football, and it's important to enjoy the highs and learn of the lowest moments and push hard and push yourself to get back steps up to the high.
How do you deal with, let me say, criticism, negative impacts, social pressure from fans, from the audience?
That's hard, eh? I know that's hard. How do I deal with it? I mean, it's changed since now a couple of years that I don't take it as personal. It's somebody, everybody, like I heard you say it, everybody's a coach of the field on social media. It is kind of true. Yeah. You have it in Europe too. I block it out kind of. If it's not like, if you're coming towards me and you not giving critic, but you're giving stuff, your suggestion, pointers, maybe some positive critic, I accept it more than somebody behind his phone who will say something. Yes. It's the same with my friends or my family. If they say you should play harder or you should run more, then I'm like, oh yeah, damn, I should do that. Yeah. While if they put it on social media, I block it out. I don't really see it, and I don't see it in the good times. I don't see it in the bad times. Yeah. Because, I mean, if you only go look for the good times, you're like, it's weird, you know? True. So, I mean, I block it kind of out, and people will always have an opinion, and I don't mind that. If it's with respect and with good manners, you can have an opinion, but since a couple of years now, I've been blocking it out and just following people in my circle.
Inspirational, I like it. I like it. It's hot, man.
Panas?
Panas. Let's go for a drink?
Yeah, let's go. You're buying, eh?
I'm buying.
Okay, yeah. I like it.
It's crazy, man.
Did you know this was here?
I didn't know, man.
Alright.
Hidden gem in our hotel, no?
Can play some music too.
Uh-huh.
Do you play music?
Drum? No.
I always wanted to play guitar.
Yeah?
My cousin knows how to play guitar, but I never...
I want to play piano, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, since a kid. I never took lessons, you know?
I remember during COVID, me and my sister were at home.
Yeah.
We couldn't do anything else. And there's the old piano of the family. And we just look on YouTube, easy songs to play. And yeah, we started playing some songs.
Really?
Mostly these are Disney movie songs. And
you could?
Just the basic, but it's 4 hands in place of 2.
Okay.
So everybody,
yeah.
only 4 fingers, you know, and you go really...
That's unplayable.
Yeah. But on YouTube, you can learn everything on YouTube.
True.
So
you can.
Cool. That's cool.
I want to. We are here at the cruise lounge in Surabaya, national team duty.
Nice.
We have some time off. I wanted to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Your youth.
More questions?
More questions. Your youth time, you know?
Yeah.
You grew up in Belgium.
Okay.
You play football in Belgium all your life. You played alongside the golden era, as people say, in Belgian football with Belgian players. How did it shape your growth as a football player, as a human being, but especially in your football career? How did those people beside you influenced you?
I mean, a lot, of course. It helped also, the golden era for the competition, so the level of the competition also went up. But personally, training against like a Kevin De Bruyne on training, especially in my zone of the field, you could stick up and learn so much, and just about the details of how he trains. Also in the back you had Thibaut Cortouis as a goalkeeper, so very hard to score a lot of goals. Yeah. But I mean, it's off the pitch too that I learned a lot, in the changing room, how they work towards the game, how they prepare for training. It's all those small details that help me towards who I am today, that I picked up to listen, because as a young player at that time you had to listen a lot. Yeah. Now times are changing. And now they listen to you. They try to listen to me too, so I try to pass it on. But the golden era was something very positive for Belgian football. What is one thing what stays in your mind from that time until today that you valued and you never forget? I think the way Kevin De Bruyne used to push everybody. He's an exceptional player. Okay. I think sometimes if you're so good, why would you care for a young player who's coming up? Like, you try to help him so much.
Yeah.
But he did, so he pushed you until the limit also in friendly games.
Okay.
So that's something I would like to pass on also to young boys, to keep pushing and help them, and that's something I stuck up a lot.
Golden era, you mentioned De Bruyne. Who else can you mention where you got inspiration from at that time?
Even, okay, in Genk it was Kevin De Bruyne, was Thibaut Cortouis. There was also Christian Benteke, who was part of the golden era. I mean, I can't take a lot of him because he's a striker.
Yes.
But just the way of heading duels, putting your body was something. Before, even younger, when I was in Anderlecht, I had Romelu Lukaku.
Yes.
Also like a big
beast,
guy.
eh?
He's a big...
I used to play against him when I was 14, 15. Yeah.
Oh man, he's the first and only player who gave me a blood nose, you know?
Why?
On training, just he spinned and turned away and he put his elbow and I tried to defend and...
But he was already big like now.
He was, yeah. He's unbelievable. If you didn't go to lunch before him at school, you don't have lunch.
You don't have food.
You don't have lunch. But no, I've been lucky, most of the players, so those are the players that I keep in mind, yeah.
And then, significant step in your career, you become Indonesian.
Yes.
You go to play for the national team. Well, you still have to play the game, but I mean, you are here, you know, the moment is closed. How did this step, what does it mean for you to be able to go through this and to be here after such a long time?
I mean, it means a lot. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Thinking about national teams is something special. Of course, I have the roots. My grandparents are born and raised in Indonesia.
Surabaya, right?
Surabaya and in Malang. So, I mean, I didn't want to be different. Growing up in Europe, I had a hard time accepting those roots from Indonesia.
Why?
As I grow older, I don't know. You wanna fit in, and it's all European. Belgium, even being Dutch, was already a big difference that I didn't felt comfortable for. But as you grow up, you understand the unique roots, the unique culture you have in yourself that I would like to express, and that's why Indonesia came towards me 7 years ago, and I was growing as a person and I was accepting my culture, my roots. And that was the moment that I said, there was a no-brainer. I said, yes, I want to go full for Indonesia until now and for the future too. So I'm hoping, I'm praying for coming game this Friday to be healthy and to step on that pitch and finally wear the jersey.
Me too, me too.
Yeah.
You played national team of Netherlands before when you was young. Something I never had the chance of. I wanted to do that as well when I was a kid. You had the chance to go and choose for Ireland as well.
Yeah.
But why Indonesia? Just because of the roots you accepted it?
Similar. I think, to be honest, it took a long time for Indonesia to actually make the final decision. So in that way, Ireland came also towards me. But my decision was already made for full of Indonesia. My connection with especially my kakek, my grandfather, was so close.
Okay.
And talking about football, you talk about nations, and like you said, you wanted to play for the Netherlands too. I had the chance of doing that too, until senior. And then my grandfather always said, don't forget the beautiful country of Indonesia. They are crazy about football.
Yes.
When I open my social media, I can see how crazy they are.
Yeah, for sure.
I try to follow your games too, so it's amazing, the support and the love has been growing and it doesn't stop. So yeah, the choice was easily made to put aside Ireland and to go for Indonesia.
You mentioned it is a long process. It's a long time. 7 years ago was the first time they approached you. I mean, we know each other now for some time, but we've been together, I think, now for 1-2 years. We're in the national team, you still haven't played yet due to injuries. Didn't get permission from the club, no FIFA match days, you know. But I mean, I know you and I know it's been hard for you. How did those challenges made you mentally still prepared, and how did you overcome those negative impact of not being able to play yet?
It's very hard. I think you were present at the last time here in Surabaya.
Yes.
On training when it happened, and mentally I was hurt because I prepared for it. I wanted to be ready, especially because it's like you said, a special place here for me and my family. So that was a very hard time, but I keep coming back.
Yes.
The first couple of times was paper issues.
Yes.
Other times was the club not letting me go. But I keep coming back, and I keep coming with positive energy. And I want it so bad, and once I want something so bad, I'll do everything to make it happen. And that's the same for playing for Indonesia. So I'm gonna keep coming back. Every setback, I'll come back and come back stronger. I'll learn out of it, and nothing is gonna stop me for making my debut and to play together with you and our other teammates on the field and win as many games as possible.
I like it. Where does this value come from? From never give up, keep coming back, you know, overcome challenges and setbacks? Because I mean, I know I'm quite similar. I'm like this. My journey has been like this. I know many players, you know, they get setbacks, they get mental problems because of this, and they stop. They cannot have the energy, the passion, you know, the motivation again to overcome this. Where does this come from within you?
Yeah, well, it is very hard. Like you said, you've experienced it yourself.
I believe you have to give an answer. It's
probably the circle, the family, your friends, people who are around you every day, who keep me going too. I don't know if I mentioned, but also when I was without a club, it was my dad and even my sister, my mom, pushing me every day to go for a run. And it's the same with now injuries. I mean, when you get injured, it's part of the game, and it's annoying and it's disturbing. But those are the ones who call me, and you too, and teammates too here. Even if you don't even have with some teammates I don't have a good connection, they came and say, come back stronger.
Nice.
So it's the circle, the people around you that will keep you pushing, and maybe the players who stopped or gave up didn't have that or didn't have the right people, because you also see people go away from you when you have a setback. But the real people stay. So I think I appreciate the love and the support from everybody in my circle who I trust. Those are helping me every day to push myself to the limit and push myself to come back. So the big things.
True. And what you said, we are in Surabaya. Last time we was in Surabaya. Your grandfather's place. Surabaya. Tell me, emotionally, what does this place mean for you? And what does it mean for upcoming game to make your debut in this city?
Oh, it's very special, man. It's very special. I don't know if you saw my YouTube the last time, but the last time I was here, I took the day after, in the afternoon, with my parents. My mom was here to meet, to go and visit the grave of my great grandfather. So, yeah, that was special. So the grave is also like only 5 minutes walk from the training ground where we train. So everything around this place is special. So as soon as the first time in junior I knew Surabaya, I checked the passport from my grandfather born in Surabaya. It was something special, and coming back with some mixed feelings, to be honest, but still a special place. So to be able to make a debut in such a special place makes the debut even more beautiful, meaningful. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I bet my grandfather will be very proud of me too.
100%. What aspiration do you have?
I want my kids to be well and on the field.
Oh man, you have good questions, eh?
Talks with Klok is it's deep, eh?
It's deep, man. Oh, you need to pour everything out, eh? You feel something emotional. No, good questions. I think, especially if I think about off the field, I think I would like to be remembered as somebody who gave his full time to persons, to people. I'm just saying an example, like you need me to be there for you. you can call me and I'll be there. Somebody you can count on and be there. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna be there for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, people in my circle that I trust, that I love. I hope they will remember me as somebody you could count on and be there for them. And also be present. Not like I can be on my phone. I can answer my questions, your questions on my phone like this too. But I want to be fully present. So somebody like that off the field, I would like to be remembered like that. On the field is, I would go, of course, somebody who left everything on the field, gave everything for the jersey I'm wearing, for the country or the club I'm playing for, and no regrets. And I think something, a club player or like a team player, something like that, I would like to be remembered. I want to say 5 Ballon d'Ors, but
Ballon d'Or. Maybe we can make it special for you.
You have one.
No. Biggest target with Indonesia?
Biggest target? Ooh.
When do you realize your dreams for Indonesia?
I mean, if we can bring Indonesia to the World Cup,
okay,
then that's something big.
That's the legacy.
Yeah, I'm not talking in the World Cup, but just getting there. You know,
yeah.
That we can book our tickets to go.
Nice.
Then that would be amazing. I think we should set that goal too.
For sure.
We have a lot of steps to go, and the team is good. A lot of young talents with some experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys qualified for Asia Cup too. We qualified. So, I mean, going to Asia Cup, the next step should be World Cup. If we do that,
I agree.
Not that we have to stop, because then we have to repeat it. We have to repeat every time,
yes.
But that would be legendary.
If you have one final message for followers, people watching, people who love Sandy Walsh, people who aspire your journey, what will that be?
Just a big thank you for those many years of support, and I hope many years to come. I hope I can show on the pitch what playing for Indonesia will mean to me, and I'm going to give everything. There will be great moments, there will be good moments, but there will also be sad and bad moments. So I heard a lot of great support, so I hope we can have that great support, me personally, and of course we and the team together, and achieve great things together. And I'll give everything every single time, and that's how I'll show my support and my love back to people who have been supporting me and loving me back.
Love it. Will I see you in Indonesian League one day?
Those are questions for the future. I live there.
Where? You have to plan ahead now.
I plan ahead, and coming to Asia is for sure one of the intentions in the future. And nice. Indonesia is on that list too, so we'll see where it ends.
I like it.
All right.
Sandy, thanks so much for being open, you know.
My pleasure.
Being vulnerable, talking emotions, talking passion with me. I enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. I'm looking forward to the next game. Friday, your debut.
Yes.
This game is in the meaning of this game is Sandy Walsh for me.
Yeah.
So I hope we can have this great moment after the game together.
Of course.
And share happiness and positivity. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the story of Sandy. Support him. And thanks.